All right, last day on the Great Glen Way. So, let's see. It's a little bit before 9 o'clock, and we are on our way to Inverness today. I've got about a mile hike to get to the beginning of the trail from where I stayed. Well, I cannot ask for a better day. I think today is like 19 miles. We'll see when I get up there and turn the phone on. All right, well, we are 2.5 miles in, and we're finally leaving the road. It's kind of a busy road, but at least there's a good sidewalk all the way to the beginning of the trail. But this is the beginning. Now it's a big, long uphill slog until we get up on top, and then it'll be flat most of the day. And then right at the end, it's all downhill into Inverness. But yeah, this first, I don't know, the next 2 to 3 miles is pretty strenuous, so I probably won't video much, but another perfect weather day. And then starting tomorrow, I think I saw rain coming in, so but I will be just hanging around Inverness, so no big deal. I might do a distillery tour or something. But, yep, onward and upward. Well, there's a little break in the climbing, and a nice little flat section for a brief moment. But, let's see, we've come 3.7 miles since I left the hotel, and I think there's probably another 1.5 to 2 miles of this kind of climbing steep stuff. But every now and then you get a little break and it flattens out for a second. But I think the last time I looked at the map or the phone, it said I had 16 miles to go, or maybe almost 17. But at least we're under the 17 mark. But such a beautiful day. But I will be really happy to be in Inverness for 2 days and not have to walk anywhere. Well, we only have 15.8 miles to go to Inverness. It's been a lot of uphill, but it's good. It's the blood flowing first thing in the morning. And now I think it kind of flattens out, if I remember correctly, for a little bit. But last year when I did this, Lisa decided to stay in Drumnadrochit for the full 2 days. So they drove her up to the halfway point and she walked back. And then the next day they drove her to the halfway point again and she walked into Inverness. But I had wanted to go into Inverness early, so I had hiked all the way up, and I actually caught them as they were just after they had gotten dropped off at the halfway point. So, but this has been really fun, and I'm so glad that today is such a nice day because it's the longest. It's like a total of 19 miles, It actually be a little less than that because I looked at the map and my bed and breakfast is actually kind of on the outskirts or before you get to the actual end of the trail. So I don't know, I'll probably walk all the way to the end of the trail and then go back and or maybe I'll drop my bag off at the bed and breakfast and then complete the trail. But like that whole last section is really just walking through Inverness, which is kind of a big city. So it's like sidewalks and traffic and crosswalks and things like that. So, but the actual trail ends at a castle. And last year, the castle was under construction, so I'm kind of hoping maybe they finished that and you can actually go inside it. Because the trail officially ends at that castle. And it's kind of pretty when it doesn't have scaffolding all over it. But we'll see. But I think the hard part for today is done. I don't remember there being much more uphill. And through the trees to the right here, I can see the lock down below. So now I'll start making some good time. That uphill section is rough. Well, really up on top now. This is that road that I was talking about, and now it's all pretty flat rolling hills the rest of the day, and then when I get close to Inverness, you drop down. But we've come 5.3 miles since the bed and breakfast, and so I probably have another 15-ish miles, maybe a little more than 15. But I can't believe how gorgeous it is. Well, Drumnadrochit is 9 kilometers behind us. Inverness is 18.8 kilometers ahead of us. Onward we go. It's been really windy, but not a cloud in the sky, so I'll take it. I've passed a couple of people going the other direction. And more bikers this time. Well, we're now 8.1 miles into it. And making good time. This is kind of a pleasant little section through these woods. Off to the left is a pasture. But this little forest trail is kind of nice and quiet. And it's blocking the wind at the moment, which is good. So I can talk. But yeah, well, blue skies all the way into Inverness will be nice. Well, one more mile and I'll be at the halfway mark. From here on out, it's pretty easy. We've got nice scenery out across the way. And I just follow this road for a while. But we've come 9 miles since the hotel. But came out of that little wooded area and turned onto the road. And I think we stay on the road for here for quite a bit. It's just windy, but no real clouds, so that is good. Get this knocked out and figure out what we're going to do for the next couple of days in Inverness. My train doesn't leave till 8 p.m. the day I can't board until 8. So I'll have all day to kind of bum around there. But that's day after tomorrow. So tomorrow I actually have nothing planned. So I have 2 nights at the bed and breakfast. And then I think I might try to see if I can find a distillery tour or something. I'm not much of a whiskey person, but I'm here in Scotland. I should try it. See what it's all about. Well, there's my first view of Inverness down there. We're pretty close now. I've come almost 16 miles, and yeah, it won't be long until I'm down there. So let's see, 16 miles in 5 hours and 20 minutes. I think I'll be down in town before 6 hours. So not too bad. Pretty. I haven't filmed quite as much today. I've just kept walking. A lot of times the wind was blowing so hard that it was gonna make the mic unusable, but now it's just kind of a pretty steep decline down into town. Oh, made it into Inverness, and now it's just kind of meandering through the city to get to the end. This is where it gets a little confusing because twists and turns. Never quite know. In fact, coming off the trail, I think I left it, so, but there's like multiple footpaths that get you to the same spot. But I just passed here where the main hospital is. Now I'm on to get to the castle so I can say that I ended it. We've come 16.8 miles since I left the bed and breakfast. Had a good day, and especially now that it's almost over.